The Commandos take him at 11.
They should have stayed to watch the football team.
I know. Christian Harris, linebacker, Alabama.
Love him.
Dude, if they can pick that guy in the second round. All right, welcome back. Hour number 2 on a Wednesday here on the middle. And I'm trying to dig up the Kempski Eagles only mock draft, but I did see that Mikey Mulls has been tweeting about Philadelphia sports. Ben Simmons, a couple of tweets about Simmons, Jalen Hurts. So he is vertical. He is alive. This we can be sure of. Now, where is it? He's tweeting about Simmons. I can get to that here in a second. Hold on. All right. Yeah. Damn it. There it is. I got too many windows. Interesting final nugget in the Ramona Shelburne piece. He says, we were discussing this last night and figured there's no way he watches the games. So he's with me. And he has the quote here. Even so, for however much he says he doesn't want to be in Philadelphia, for all the slights, real and perceived, he holds against the franchise, Simmons watches every game, sources close to him say. Quote, at the end of the day, it's still his team, end quote, a source says. Quote, and he still wants to play. My ass.
Exactly.
Are you serious?
No, they're not serious.
Yeah.
He's trying to save face. Like, trying to get a GM to say, oh, he still support. No, he doesn't support the team. He ain't watching that. I can 100% believe that he hasn't watched any of those games. Why would he? If it was his team, he'd be at the games then. He ain't got to be playing in it, but he could be in the stadium.
Right.
Come on, man.
And now my stupid Siri came on my laptop saying, I'm always serious. Swear to God. I got to nip that in the bud. We don't use Siri in this household. Well, I'm out.
Me too, man. But
good.
I just don't understand it, man. I don't, man. Why would he even say that? Why would he even do that interview? Unless he's trying to help his chances of getting traded.
I guess.
Is that what he's trying to do?
I think he's getting bad advice all around, pretty much.
I don't think he's been listening to anybody for advice, in all actuality.
Oh, so you think this is all just him? This isn't Rock Nation or whatever advising?
No, because it's not strategic. There's nothing strategic on that. $19 million. I'd be kicking my agent in the ass, man.
Mm-hmm.
$19 million. Come on now, man. Because number one, even though you don't want to be around those guys, you can still be helping your game. And he's not doing that. You get better by playing against, the competition that that's in front of you.
Right.
He may have some pickup guy. No, you want to go against NBA talent. You want to go against Morant. You want to go against guys like that. You want to go out there and defend those type of guys just so you can get your worth up. If he's playing, he would have gotten his worth up. He would have got his money making potential up there. He's not doing that right now. So whoever's giving him that advice is bad advice.
Yeah.
That's very bad advice.
Apparently he was upset that Doc didn't come out and watch him work out in L.A., but yet Doc was trying to set up a time to go see him.
He said he ignored him.
Right. He was calling him, texting him, got nothing, but he just didn't show up at the gym that he was working out at.
Show up without even being called. Why didn't he just come on out there?
Yeah. Okay. Because that's what we do.
Because he's a baby?
Right.
Come on, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
I'm just going to show up. He knew what gym I was working out at.
Right.
He could have came, just popped up on me.
Right.
I mean, you going to waste your trip all the way going to California to not say anything? No. Grown people don't conduct business like that.
No.
That's not how you conduct business. Just pop up on somebody. You pop up on somebody, you get your feelings hurt. That's what you're going to do. You don't want to just pop up on anybody now. Your feelings will be hurt. You know what I'm saying? So no, I mean it's come on, man. That's crazy.
All right, let's go to this mock, Eagles only mock from Philly Voice. The first one, Barrett, is pick 15 in round 1. And he's got Matt Corral, quarterback, Ole Miss.
I'm out on this already.
Oh, my God. Really?
Yeah, I'm out on this already.
During their season-ending press conferences, both Roseman and Sirianni emphatically backed Hurts. So he's definitely the guy in 2022 and beyond, right? ? The Eagles have proven again and again that if they feel that they can upgrade the quarterback position, they will aggressively try to do so.
Damn, why does that make sense to me now? See?
Yeah, exactly.
Why does that make sense to me? In all the wrong ways.
Right. It's the QB factory, Barrett.
Yeah. That's what it's pointing towards. So he's thinking like a Howie Roseman type of guy. So I can't fault him for that, you know.
He says that he could fall because of his injury. And if the Eagles don't trade for a veteran, there's little doubt that they will examine the rookie prospects closely. It was reported, well, this was last year. They were talking about Zach Wilson. Yeah, can you imagine that if that went through? Remember when there was that whole hoo-ha about the Eagles wanting to trade up to 3?
Yes.
But knowing that Wilson would be off the board by 2, they decided, we can't do it.
Right.
Imagine if they got Zach Wilson and he looked the way he did. Oh, my God. Yeah. You didn't like him.
I didn't, and I still don't. I still don't think that he's just like he's no better than what you get from Hurts.
Right.
Hurts is a better quarterback right now. I think he will always be a better quarterback than him. He's just not a guy that I say that he can go out there and control a game the way the way we're thinking about it. He's not that type of guy. He's not a guy that's going to be like Allen. He's not a guy that's going to be like what you see in Patrick Mahomes. He's just not that guy either.
If guys like Corral, Pickett, or Malik Willis are available at 15, the Eagles should absolutely give strong consideration to each of them. All right, here's my wish. All right, since we're kind of wishing here, I'm hoping that Washington Commandos take Corral, which I
can't
see
get used to that. I can't get used to that.
Yeah, the commies. I see a lot of commies stuff on Twitter, which is kind of funny. They take Corral, and Pickett goes to either Carolina or Denver, and Malik Willis goes to the other team that doesn't take Pickett. So they're off the board before Howie can even get his mitts on them.
What are the Steelers picking that there?
They're like 20-something.
See?
Hold on. Let me get it.
They're going to trade up to try to get one of those guys.
You think so?
I know so.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. That would be something.
I got to find this article you're reading also.
I mean, they would be burning draft picks to slide up the board to take a Kenny Pickett, huh?
Right.
Wow.
Mr. Small Hands.
Yeah, exactly. Now, do you think
who wrote the article?
It's Jimmy Kempski on Philly Voice. So could it be somebody else? Like, could they? Everybody thinks that they'd take Pickett because he played in Pittsburgh. I don't know why we draw these kinds of comparisons, but could it be like a Malik Willis?
I did read some stuff and hear some stuff that Carl Strong. Not Carl Strong. I said Carl Strong.
Carson Strong.
Carson Strong.
Yeah.
Has the strongest arm out there.
Is that right?
And Carson Strong is going to be high. Watch what I'm saying right now. He's going to work his way up to being the number 1 or number 2 quarterback in this draft.
Strong.
He's good. Yes. Carson Strong.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, the Steelers select 20th. And unless they do move, I could see all 3 of those guys being gone by then, except maybe Willis. He might still be on the board.
But you're right, man. I see them they'll get a guy like Matt Corral because number 1, he's hurt.
The Eagles. You talking about the Eagles? Oh, yeah.
Number 1, he's hurt. So that's going to attract it. So they we're the smartest guys in the room because we're going to pick this guy.
It's top 10 value. Yeah. Yeah. I'd see the Matt Corral take the Redskins. The Commandos. The Commandos take him at 11.
They should have stayed to watch some football too.
I know. A lot of people are saying that too.
Yeah, I like the Washington football team.
I looked at the uniforms. The uniforms aren't that nice either. They look very like arena football-esque to me.
Well, I think that's what the Washington football team is going to be. They will forever be the Washington football team for me now.
Yeah. Like the W doesn't even look as good anymore.
Oh, I see. I'm looking at it now.
You see it?
Oh, yeah. I'm on
yeah.
Kevin Nagandi has them up.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, that's bad. That's bad football, man.
I saw Steve Zabin he reposted somebody else's mock-up of the uniform combo if they were named the Red Wolves. That looked pretty good. Because they would have incorporated like the old school R on the helmet from back in the Billy Kilmer days.
Yep.
And then they would have used the other R that was like Joe Gibbs's hat. He had that script R on there.
Oh yeah.
In a different uniform. You could have sort of kept that lineage to the old, throwback kind of stuff. But I guess they just didn't want to use the word red. And apparently there may have been some sort of legality with Arkansas State, because I think they're the Red Wolves.
Okay,
so they might have been
logo.
A trademark.
I like that logo better.
I do too.
They got a logo with the W with the It actually has in the middle of the W. It has the Capitol building.
Yes, yeah.
With the wolf, pointed straight up in there,
right? Howling at the moon, like I used to do back.
That's hot.
Used to do a little howling at the moon.
The Red Wolves, man, that looks way better, man.
I know.
That's way better red.
I don't know. There might have been a problem with Arkansas State. Who knows? But you would
But
think
there's a red wolf. There's such thing as red wolves.
Right.
That's actually a species of wolf.
I mean, yeah. So, teams name themselves Bulldogs. That doesn't mean that Georgia sues them.
Well, look how many in the AAC.
There's owls. There's 3 owls. Temple should sue Florida Atlantic. Temple's been around way longer than that school.
And then Rice should sue both of them.
Right.
Come on, man.
Let's keep going with this. Pick number 16 in this mock is George Karlaftis, defensive end, Purdue. You love him.
Yeah, he's a real good pick. I like him.
Power rusher, high effort guy. We like high effort. Violent player. I like the word violent.
Very violent with his hands.
Yes.
You want guys that are violent with their hands, bro.
Yeah.
Because you're violent with your hands. I mean, you whooping somebody, and that's what you want. You want a guy that's gonna go out there and be violent at all times. He's violent with his hands.
Now, can you give some sort of visual definition of that? Like, can you do a little
violent with your hand? Like you come and you know what I'm saying? Like you're following through and you're ripping through. When you power, that's all power. You know what I'm saying? And you don't touch me. That's the type of guy you want.
Right.
That's who rushed with violent hands. Like Mr. White wasn't right.
Chris Dolman.
Chris Dolman was a
Chris
rush
Dolman
with violent hands.
Yeah.
Who else had violent hands? Ken Harvey had violent hands.
Oh yeah.
Violent hands. Leslie O'Neal had violent hands. Pat Swilling had violent hands.
Oh man.
Those type of guys have violent hands. That means they're going in, and when you get touched, you're touched. When you're initiating contact, they're bringing everything they got. And that's what you want. That's when you turn in the corner. He's going to be a guy that's going to have a lot of forced fumbles, and there's going to be a lot of it might be a lot of late hits also.
Right.
Because he's going to finish every single play. Well, I told you he's a Babin guy. Babin had violent hands. You remember Babin?
Sure. He had the tats, man. The tribal tats.
Yeah. He looked cool.
Yeah. Now there's a question on the stream that says thoughts on Jermaine Johnson II from A. Thomas. That's the Florida State edge rusher. Yeah.
Yes, perfect size, strength, but I think he left a fight to go play somewhere else. He was somewhere else, but he wasn't getting any burns, so he left and went to Florida State. And I don't like that. If you're gonna stay there, stay and fight, win your position.
Is that right?
Too many guys just leave, and
Well, it's so easy to do it nowadays.
Right. Well, see, I don't like that. I don't like that. You know what I mean?
He was at Georgia.
Yeah.
He was a 4-star recruit from Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
He began as a JUCO and then went to Georgia and then left there because he was in a rotational role and went to Florida State.
Just go win the position.
Yeah.
Win the position. But,
yeah, but I mean, can't you get that assessment when you interview the kid for a while? You get maybe 20 minutes with him. You can feel if he really has the competitive nature and the desire to play and loves ball. You know, Sirianni's all about loving ball.
Yeah, you got to love ball, you know.
Which I like that aspect of him, by the way.
Well, he's
100% in.
He's dreaming about ball right now.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he is.
But that's what Karlaftis is. He dreams about ball. He's all about ball.
Right.
You know, that's what you're going to get a total effort from him. I don't know if other guys, you know, have that type of mindset, but he definitely has that mindset. And I don't know, you know, Jeremiah Johnson. I don't know. He might, but you know, we'll see. I got to watch some film on him.
I like that name though, Jeremiah Johnson.
Not Jeremiah got a bullfrog, but
I think there's a country singer named Jeremiah Johnson.
Jeremiah Johnson.
Wait, hold on. Now I got to look it up. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. You're like, she's
Robert Redford and Jeremiah Johnson. That's
right.
Robert Redford.
Yeah, Jeremiah Johnson. Didn't he sing In Color? I think he sang You Should Have Seen It in Color. Maybe I'd have a different guy.
Yes.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's move on. The next pick, which is the 19th pick, Jameson Williams, Alabama. Another guy who left. He left Ohio State.
Left Ohio State.
Yeah.
But also is leaving hurt. So we're going to have 2 hurt guys on our roster.
Right.
2 hurt first rounders.
Yeah. That's perfect.
That sounds amazing.
You think how he gets excited when he's watching these playoff games in college football when a big stud goes down? Like, hey,
I got him.
I might be able to get him.
Yeah, I got him. I mean, look what happened this year.
Right.
You know, our starting left guard, he was hurt. I took a chance on him. Look how he played. Did a great job for us. I can see how we're doing.
Yeah, I could too. Jamie Johnson is the singer I'm thinking of, not Jeremiah. Jamie Johnson. It's good song.
I don't see Jeremiah Johnson.
He's picked in the first round in a bunch of these mocks. You don't see him?
No.
Well, he's not in this mock. That was just a question on the stream, but I've seen him in a bunch of them though, like in the 20s, which is after the Eagles pick anyway. Round 2, pick 51. You're gonna like this. Christian Harris, linebacker, Alabama.
Love him,
dude. If they can pick that guy in the second round,
love him.
I would love that.
Run. I mean, he was the other guy. It was 30 and number 8, and he was the number 8.
Yep.
He was the other guy that was meeting at the quarterback. Great pick.
Yeah.
So I'm good with that. We got 2 hurt guys and a violent pass rusher. Then we get a balling inside middle linebacker. All right, we're looking kind of good right now.
He had 70.
They didn't get him in the first round. So yeah. That's a Howie pick. That's
79 tackles, 5.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. Saved his best for the championship game when he had 7 tackles, 3 sacks, and a forced fumble. He was all over the field.
Yeah, he was. We couldn't stop calling his name. Love it. Love that pick.
All right, here's the comparison, though. I want to get your thoughts on this. Think T.J. Edwards, but with Davion Taylor's speed.
Perfect. If I was to go out there and make a middle linebacker, if I took them 2 and squished them together, that's the guy I would want.
Yeah.
If TJ Edwards was fast and explosive he's explosive, but if he had the speed and quickness and quick twitch, you know what I'm saying, that Davion Taylor had, it'd be the ultimate weapon. Be the ultimate player.
All right, some folks need to be caught up here on the stream. 15 was Matt Corral, quarterback. 16, Karlaftis, defensive end. And 19 was Jamison Williams, wide receiver, Alabama. Second round, pick 51 is Christian Harris, linebacker, Alabama. Third round.
So right now we have a 6 foot. What is he's 6'2", 6'2", 205. Great size for a quarterback. He's 2 inches taller than I would say
Hurts.
Hurts is.
Yeah.
I think Hurts is 6 foot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's bigger than he is. Pretty good athlete also. Then you have the violent pass rusher, who's an effort guy, who's gonna give you everything. Great size. He's gonna make some plays. Then you have Jamison Williams when he does come back at 6'2", 190 pounds, runs like a 4.4, low 4.4 40, game changer. If he does get back before the season, he's a game changer. Then you go with probably the fourth best linebacker in the draft, the third or fourth best linebacker, and Christian Harris. Makes plays all over the field, 6'2", 232.
Mm-hmm.
Can be an impact player, perfect size, perfect temperament, wants to go out there and wreak havoc. This is a pretty good draft. This is how it drafts thus far.
Mad Hatter says 2 injured players in the draft. We are going to be awesome. 91 LSXers. Howie pounces on hurt creatures like a lioness during the hunt. And
who said that?
91 LSXers. Who do you think? I'm awake. Are you? Said Howie's not drafting the players we want. I'm not getting my hopes up anymore. Nope. In all caps. All right. Third round pick. Offensive lineman, interior offensive lineman, Jamari Sawyer, Georgia.
I can't say I've watched film on him, but he has some good size. 6'4", 325.
Yeah, 6'4", 325, spelled Salyer. Sawyer. Played left guard. Or no, here he is. He was playing left guard in a Peach Bowl a year ago against Cincinnati. He'll be a guard in the NFL. He played all 5 O-line spots at Georgia, though. So there's that versatility that they love.
It's a perfect pick for him.
Yeah.
But you know what? They can go get a guy off the street, and that coach will coach him up, man, and make him a player.
Jeff Stoutland.
Stoutland's just that good. So, I mean, that's great size. It's what you want. I haven't watched film. I'm going to check him out now.
Well, there's a play right there, one play against Cincinnati right there on the page.
Yeah.
Where you can see him. He's in one of the black jerseys. But Isaac Seumalo has been unable to stay healthy, and the Eagles would be smart to find a player who can replace the flexibility that a healthy Seumalo gives them. Well, especially, I mean, can he play center?
No, but he's balling out at guard, though.
Yeah.
Move, good feet, bends. He's got to finish. Oh, yeah, he come off the rock. Oh, yeah, oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I get it. I get that pick.
Now, they're saying on the stream that the Senior Bowl lists him at 6'2", 325 or 320.
See, there's
not 6'4", according to Philly Voice. So we've got controversy.
Yeah, we can't have that. You know,
no.
Those 2 inches mean something, man. You ask anybody. You know, 2 inches mean a lot, bro.
You said it, not me.
And I have him listed. Let me see. Draft sport. Let me see his measurables. Oh,
What's
that? Stream is correct.
He's 6'2".
6'2" and 5'8", 320 pounds.
Expo Kit had that.
That's great.
It's good work.
Yeah, it's great work.
Yeah. All right, round 4. Cam Taylor Britt, Cornerback safety, Nebraska. You taking a cornerback out of Nebraska?
He's pretty good though.
Is he?
Like him. Now he's a guy that can play in the box and he can play. Now I don't know if he can play high safety, but he can play in the box. He can play in the slot. I see him as a guy that can play safety and come down and be in the box. I don't know if he can play deep safety though. But I mean, I like he's violent. You know, he's gonna go up and make a play. He's gonna hit you in the mouth. So that's definitely an asset that he has.
All right. So a physical guy.
Yep, physical corner. Oh, that's exactly what it says. Tyler Britt is a physical player who's an aggressive hitter and run support and smart player who particularly good in zone coverage. He's a zone coverage guy. Well, when I saw him, he was always playing around the line of scrimmage and coming up and making plays.
He's number 5 out there in Nebraska.
Yeah. I saw him play. I did see him play.
All right. What about this guy? Cole Turner. You did see this guy play because he plays for Nevada. He's the tight end. Carson Strong's tight end. 6'6", 240.
Great player. Former wide receiver. Plays the game when he's running routes like a wide receiver. Can block a little bit. He's going to have to work on it a little bit. We're talking about our great size. He's not going to play stiff like we see, you know, our what's his name? The quarterback turned
Jackson. Tyree. Yeah.
Tyree Jackson. He's not that type. He's versatile. He moves like a tight end. He's a former receiver. He runs great routes, man. He's a difference maker.
This is great. The Eagles' current tight end number 2 had 4 receptions in 2021. The Eagles could use more production from their stable of backup tight ends. The tight end position aside, Turner could perhaps function in the same way as a more of a big receiver to complement the Eagles' shrimpy receivers.
Right. But one thing, he's not going to last to the 5th round, though.
That's what I'm saying. If he's that good and that big and that versatile, how's he last till the 5th round?
I see him a 3rd rounder. He's probably a 3rd or 4th rounder. I'm probably 3rd. I say more so a 3rd rounder than anything.
Now, do you remember him from the game you did?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
He made some plays, but I remember more so when I was watching him against UCLA. They beat UCLA.
Okay.
And he had a great game against UCLA. Great game against him.
All right. Round number 5. Jeffrey Gunter. Sam linebacker, Coastal Carolina. Gunter was ranked number 8 on Bruce Feldman's Freaks list this year.
I didn't think he was a linebacker, though. I thought he was a defensive end.
And he listed him here as a Sam.
Let me see what his breakup says.
In the Coastal scheme, he played the bandit position. Outside linebacker that plays to the boundary. Drops into coverage and plays in a 2-point stance.
I didn't see that. When I saw him, he was rushing the passer. But I didn't do any of his games, though.
Gunter would be a clear fit at the Sam position in Gannon's defense.
You know, in Minnesota, they had those big linebackers also.
Yeah, in Zimmer's defense.
Yeah, Zimmer's defense. They had big linebackers that they played. You know, they were linebackers, but they were huge at the Sam position. The guy from I think he played with Cal, the linebacker they had. Let me see. What is his name? Oh, Anthony Barr. That's his name.
Oh,
Anthony Barr.
Yeah.
Anthony Barr is
He's been good with Minnesota for a year. Yeah.
Big linebacker, you know.
He was UCLA. Yep.
See?
Yep.
UCLA, yep.
Yeah,
6'5", 255. Kind of the same size. Kind of the same size. Okay.
See? So you're all right with that.
Yeah, I mean, Kimsky doing his research, making comparisons and making it happen.
Well, he keeps track of all the college stuff as the year goes on. He puts together those grocery lists like 4 or 5 times during the season of like a handful of college players that, you know, may interest the Eagles. So he keeps tabs on it throughout. Chris Nace on the stream said, I'd take a shrimpy receiver with 2 functional hands over Ray Gore any day. Me too.
Get off, Ray Gore.
Me too.
Right now, you guys would take a box of Cracker Jacks and some Pop Rockets.
I never liked the Pop Rocks. Did you like those things?
No, I didn't eat them
Weren't
either.
those the stupid things that it kind of exploded on? Yeah.
I always felt like they're gonna stick on the side of my, mouth and tongue and stuff. I didn't care too much for them.
That's full of all chemicals anyway.
Yeah.
My mom would have been out on that. We still got a couple here. We got 2 more to go, but we're going to have to take a time out and be back with the last half hour. We still got the old Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees, which I got to go through with you, Barrett, to get your thoughts.
All right,
and maybe can we play any of that stuff when you were on the news this morning?
Yeah.
Like Xander, like could Xander, I could send it to him, but would we be allowed to play it is what I want to know from Xander. It's off of Twitter, but if so, I'll just email it to him.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll take a time out. Back after this.